ladies and gentlemen, we just had Valentine's Day go by. A day for lovers, otherwise known as Singles Awareness Day, and overpriced red and pink shit day.
Yeah.
A Hallmark holiday based around a patron saint, I believe, Saint Valentine or Valentine, who was basically like martyred and dismembered and like buried in the ground under cover of darkness. And we celebrate by giving love cards to each other, I guess.
Makes sense to me.
And you know what? That's all you saw and all you heard on Facebook yesterday. Not positive things about Valentine's Day, the negative stuff about Valentine's Day. And you know what? I see where it's coming from. Like, absolutely. Like, I mean, I don't have a girlfriend, so I mean, like, I didn't make a big deal out of yesterday.
Yeah.
I sent flowers to my friend Brittany because I always send her flowers on Valentine's Day. It's just something that we do. And I sent flowers to another friend of mine down in California. So, I mean, like, I sent flowers to a couple people because I'm just like, you know what? I'm doing this because I want to. I mean, I don't need Valentine's Day to do that. I'd send them flowers in July. Like, don't matter. If I want to do it, I'll do it. But I was just like, you know what? It's Valentine's Day. I'll do this. And I got chocolates from my mom. Like, that was how I spent my. So I mean, I didn't make a big deal at Valentine's Day. But there is a visceral disgust for Valentine's Day on social media. Like, every status basically that I saw yesterday was just like, happy overpriced shit and this Valentine's Day is fucking stupid and everything like that. And like, I get it. I get where it comes from completely. Like, I'm the last person to stand up and defend a commercial holiday. Like, I think Christmas is too commercialized. I think Halloween's too commercialized. I think Valentine's Day is too commercialized. Mother's Day, all these things. They've become too commercial. And so I'm the last person to be like, I think this is a good thing. But like, at the end of the day, is it worth like visceral detest of the thing? Like, does it really bother you that much? I get that you're like inundated with it for like a week beforehand, but like, does it really cause you as an individual that much stress and harm and everything to kind of act like it's like the worst thing ever?
It really doesn't, but I mean, we're all human.
Right.
We like to bitch about
Well, we
things.
try.
Yeah.
That's true.
And I mean,
that's basically what the internet was for.
That's basically what the internet is for.
It's the foundation of all great podcasts.
Hey,
we got to
tell
hate
ya,
shit. No.
If people didn't bitch about things, there wouldn't be podcasts.
Probably not.
Fuck. I mean, seriously, Valentine's Day, I guess, I mean, it would be the same for me even if I had somebody. Valentine's Day is the exact same every single year. And it's just uncalled for. Why have one day that you it's supposed to be every day that you love somebody. It's not supposed to be just cycled to one day, Valentine's Day.
That's true. That's fair.
So, and I mean, just to have it on one day and commercialize that one day, it's just like, it's uncalled for.
Right.
And I mean, I'll just say it. I didn't get anybody shit.
Right. Fair enough.
I mean, I didn't send flowers to anybody. It's just, and it's not me being cheap, because God knows I'm a cheap motherfucker. But
and you'll be the first one to admit it.
Oh, I am the first one to admit
There you go.
Yeah, it's holidays. Yay.
Yeah, pretty much. I totally get where it comes from. I guess I just get I put myself in the like holiday, like you're familiar with the term counterculture?
Yeah.
You've heard that before, where it's like your counterculture is basically saying and doing things that go against the cultural quote unquote norm. And I put that in exclamation points, of course, because I think the term normal is horseshit. But anyways, so I put that in quotation marks. I put myself firmly in this case anyways, in the counterculture camp, I guess.
Okay.
Cuz I don't totally buy into the Valentine's Day concept and the commercialism of holidays, and I will speak out against it,
Yeah.
but I won't turn it into a personal thing. Like I won't turn it into like oh my god, all the like Valentine's Day is ruining my day. Like it doesn't, you know what? It doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect me. Like I see it, sure, but it doesn't like I'm not going to go to bed at the end of the day going, "Oh man, am I ever glad that's over?" Like it's there, and I understand that it's there, and I understand the commercial and economic purpose that it serves, and everything like that. It's just like it's there. I might not like it, but it's just like, all right, it's there. It's fine. Whatever. I guess I'm more ambivalent to it than anything else. Just like whatever, it's going to happen.
Okay.
That being said, let us now dive headfirst. Let us cling together and dive headfirst into the AskMen.com top 99 most desirable women of 2014.
Top 99.
Top 99. So this is going to take a while. This is the way that we're going to do this. There were votes about like who was the most desirable woman in the world and everything like that. If we come up to a woman that we have no idea who she is, we're just going to skip her.
Okay.
If we have something to say about someone, great. There's an option on this to vote whether they should be higher on the list or lower on the list in your opinion.
Okay.
Like the list is finalized. There's nothing we can do about it. But we can vote as to whether we think they should be higher or lower. But if we come across someone that we're just like, I have no idea who this is. Do you? No? All right, we'll skip it. Then that's just what we're going to do. But so if we have an opinion on someone, we'll say what it is. If not, we'll just move on.
Okay.
The reason we do this is that we are on this list trying to find the next Mrs. Stevenson and Mrs. Robar.
Ooh.
We are looking for wives on this list, sir. So next Valentine's Day, we can be like, Valentine's Day is awesome. Because I got laid by Jennifer Lawrence. Because I have to assume she's on this list somewhere. If she's not, in my opinion, it's a goddamn crime. If this was my list, she'd probably be number one. I love me some Jennifer Lawrence. All right. Let us cling together and dive in.
Okay.
Number 99.
Number 99.
On the 99 most desirable women of 2014 is Miley fucking Cyrus. Can I ask why?
Wait, is this going that the top is number one? Or
Yes.
The top is
yeah.
99?
The top is number. So this is going in reverse order.
Okay.
So this is the number. So there's 98 more desirable women in the world than Miley Cyrus, according to this. But there's 7 billion people in the world.
Wow.
So that puts her 99 out of probably 3.5 billion. Interesting. So the AskMen.com seems to think that Miley Cyrus is number 99 on this list. It gives its justification. The tongue-exposing, illicit substance-ingesting, wrecking ball riding Miley Cyrus is the most controversial figure of the moment. With her Hannah Montana days far behind her, she's becoming a boundary-pushing superstar whose music comes second to her brand. Sure, her act may be carefully designed to garner attention, but we're still looking forward to seeing what stunts she pulls this year. No, we're not.
No, we're not.
We're not. And this... Why is she desirable? A, that doesn't answer that question. And B, it states exactly why she isn't desirable. Ingests illicit substances, exposes her tongue at ridiculous times, rides a fucking wrecking ball, claims to be the most controversial figure of the moment. I would disagree. Says that her Hannah Montana days are far behind her. I think that's where she found the most success. I think she should have fucking stuck with it. Becomes a boundary-pushing superstar. No, she isn't. She fucking grinded her ass on Robin Thicke. That was one of the worst things that happened last year. That doesn't push boundaries. It was just retarded. And someone whose music comes second to her brand. I don't think that's a good thing.
No.
Lady Gaga steps that line. where like her brand, a lot of people say, or Lady Gaga's brand is a lot better than her music, but then she'll put out a kick-ass album.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Miley Cyrus has never put out a kick-ass album. She's never put out a kick-ass song. Like, she's never had I don't even think she's had a good song.
I don't believe
Can you
so.
name a good Miley Cyrus song? Can you name any Miley Cyrus song besides Wrecking Ball?
No.
Okay, fair enough. Wrecking Ball might have been an okay song in the hands of a different artist. Maybe. It's possible. It's in the realm of possibility. As far as I'm concerned, Miley Cyrus should not have been on this list.
Oh, God, no.
All right, so we are voting that she should be ranked lower.
Or, wait, lower or higher?
No, lower. Lower would mean that she would be off the list entirely. Being ranked higher on the list would mean that she would be closer to number one.
Oh, good, good.
So lower on the list, and
Just
67% of the reading audience of AskMen.com agrees with us.
Nice.
So there we go. We're off to a fucking rollicking good start. Number 96 is Shailene Woodley. I kind of know who this is.
Who?
She's an actress. I think she's been in, I want to say that she's been in Pretty Little Liars. Oh, she's the girl that's going to be in Divergent. That's who she is. She's one of the girls that's going to be in Divergent. Secret Life of the American Teenager. That's where she was from.
Okay.
I actually think she's pretty attractive. She was one of the girls. She made my list. I did a list a little while ago of people I would have liked to have seen cast in the 50 Shades of Grey movies.
Yeah.
And just based on the fact that she was attractive, I was like, maybe she could pull off this role. So I think she's cute. I could probably say, what did we say she was ranked? 96? I think so. I could probably think she could/should be higher on the list.
Yeah, bump her up.
I think we'll go with it. We'll say she should be higher on the list, and only 46%
Wow.
agree with us. Now that's better than the others. 32% say she's where she should be. 22% say she should be lower on the list, but 46 say higher, so we're still in the majority there. Number 91, Kate Winslet. Everybody, of course, knows Kate Winslet as being the Titanic girl.
Oh, yeah.
The girl from Titanic. And, Kate Winslet is a very good actor. I like her in pretty much everything that I've seen her in. She's in a movie right now. I think she's the one that's in the movie with James Brolin, I think, Labor Day. The one that's like James Brolin's a runaway convict, and he like moves in with her and her son, and they're like hiding him from the cops and stuff.
Ah.
Yeah, it's called Labor Day.
Haven't seen it yet.
No, I have not. There's a lot of movies right now I haven't seen. Putting the entertainment industry and the media in its place, continues to take some of the most interesting roles in Hollywood. The fact she posed for that infamous portrait. Yeah, that's right. She posed naked for the Titanic portrait. You can probably knock her up a spot or two, I guess.
I would say knock her up, yeah.
So, yeah, I would definitely say knock her up. We are in the minority on this one.
Wow.
42% say that she should be lower on the list than she is.
Wow.
Only 32% say she should be higher, with 26 saying she's right where she should be.
Apparently these people didn't like Titanic.
I guess we got a lot of non-Titanic fans in the audience.
Their heart will not go on. And on.
And on. And on. Number 90 is Katy Perry.
Oh, Katy Perry.
Now, Katy Perry, I take the Todd in the Shadows view of Katy Perry. Do you know who I mean when I say Todd in the Shadows? Does like pop song reviews on the same website as Nostalgia Critic.
Yeah.
His opinion is like he has such a hate boner for Katy Perry. Like he hates the person, but loves the music and seems to love the music, or loves the older music at least. I personally think Katy Perry is gorgeous. But she would be someone that I don't think I'd want to talk to afterwards. Because I don't know. There's something about her that she just feels airheaded to me. But I think she's gorgeous. If this was my list, she'd be significantly higher than this.
Almost definitely.
So I think we'll go higher on this, and we'll see what people think. We are in the strong majority on this one. 71% say
There's
that
a
she should be
shocker.
higher on this list.
That's a definite shocker.
Yeah, fair enough.
Not.
Very nice. Number 89, Selena Gomez.
Didn't she have Justin Bieber's kid?
Didn't have his kid, but they did date for a while.
Okay.
No, there have been a couple of people that have tried to claim, Justin Bieber fathered my babies. Like, why would you ever want to say that in public?
Yeah, I know.
Why would you not just want to abort the kid? Like, fuck.
Yeah,
Why would you
save it
Yeah, Jesus.
from a miserable life?
Exactly. Be like, describing to a psychiatrist at the age of 12, fuck, my father is Justin fucking Bieber. How the fuck do you survive psychologically? How the fuck do you survive that as a kid? You don't, exactly. You off yourself when you're 14. And that's terrible, but it's probably true. Basically, Selena Gomez has fame because of a terrible music career, and for dating Justin Bieber at some point. The fact is, she was in Spring Breakers, which was my favorite movie of last year.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, man. You got to see Spring Breakers. It's fucking amazing. She was in Spring Breakers along with, like, Vanessa Hudgens, who will probably be on this list later, and like the director's wife and a couple other people. If it was my list, she wouldn't have made it. But where she's, like, not barely cracking, like, the top 90...
Mm-hmm.
I might say she's right about where she should be, I guess. Again, if it was my list, she'd be lower. But can we say maybe appropriate? Or should we put her lower? Again, she wasn't even my favorite part of Spring Breakers. But the fact that she was at least in Spring Breakers, I was like, oh, awesome. And apparently she was, or no, it was Vanessa Hudgens. Vanessa Hudgens was super creeped out by James Franco.
Oh, yeah?
She was just like, he is creepy as fuck.
Nice. I'm going to say leave it where it is, but I'm going to say that we're out of the majority. It's probably going to be bumped up.
You think?
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to say appropriate. And Nick was right. 55% say that she should have been higher. 15 say she should good right where she is. 30% said lower. 87, Kim Kardashian. No discussion needed. She needs to be off of this fucking list. And 60% agree with us. I'm glad. You know what? Kim Kardashian, Katy Perry, without the good looks or the music career. We'll put it that way. Next. Elizabeth Banks. She plays Effie in the Hunger Games. Weird looking Effie. However, Effie is probably one of the best parts of those movies because it's a very hard role to play. I like Elizabeth Banks. I don't necessarily think she might not have made this list if it was me doing it.
Yeah, she would be up there.
Yeah. Oh, she'd be up there for you?
Well, no, like higher up.
Oh, like in the like 90s or not, or maybe not even making the list. Let's probably knock her down. I think she's attractive, but I if I was making the list, I don't think she'd make it. So we'll go lower, and we are in the vast minority on that. 57% say she should be higher on the list.
Really?
27% say she's good where she is. Only 16% would put her lower. Interesting. We're learning things on this.
We are learning things. Apparently we're wrong.
Apparently we're wrong on a couple of these. 82, Jen Selter. That's an interesting picture.
The hell?
20-year-old from New York ended up with over 2 million Instagram followers by possessing what is known as the most famous ass on Instagram.
Seriously?
All right, I get it. She's got a nice ass.
That is a nice ass.
That is a nice ass, and she knows what to do with it, clearly.
But
because she looks like her spine's about to crack. She doesn't have an overly pretty face. It's okay. And everything else is kind of okay. I don't think an ass equals beauty.
No.
If an ass equals beauty, Kim Kardashian should have been higher on the list because that's the only asset that she possesses. I guess it's not enough of an opinion to say it should go down. I guess let's say that she's kind of where she should be.
Okay.
Maybe we'll go with appropriate. And in the vast minority, 61% say she should be higher.
Because it's the friggin' ass.
It's the ass, and it's like, oh, it's Instagram, so it's so cool. You know what? Fuck Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it. I'll say it on my podcast. I'll say it. Fuck Instagram. Right in its stupid arsehole.
Fuck the Instagram. Fuck the Tumblr.
Hey, there you go.
Fuck the goddamn
Tumblr. Ugh.
What's that one click picture?
Snapchat.
Snapchat.
Yeah, fuck Snapchat.
Fuck that shit.
Snapchat, the excuse for 15-year-olds to send naked pictures of themselves that only last for 5 seconds. Moving on. Sarah Silverman is number 80. I would marry Sarah Silverman. Like, if we were doing like a fuck, marry, kill, I would marry Sarah Silverman because she's hilarious. She's so she's probably the funniest woman in Hollywood / television or whatever. I love me some Sarah Silverman. The list is the most desirable women. I think she's pretty. I don't necessarily think I would want to put her higher on this list. It's not that I think she's ugly. It's not that I don't think she's pretty. But this, I guess, is probably right about where she should be, I guess. I don't have the heart to say she should be lower. So I think I'll have to. I'll anyways have to go appropriate on this. I don't know about you.
You know it's going to be wrong.
Oh yeah, whatever we say is going to be wrong, according to the majority.
Yes.
So we'll go appropriate, and yeah, only 17%, 62% say she should be lower. That's a little bit of Sarah Silverman hate right there. That's interesting. Zoe Saldana, number 75. Zoe Saldana was like the girl in Avatar. And she's in a bunch of other stuff. Fairly decent actress. I've never been really attracted to her. I can't say like, oh, she shouldn't be on the list or anything, but I guess I don't really have an opinion one way or the other. Like her as an actress.
Yeah.
Put it that way. Well, we'll move on. How have there been no porn stars on this list yet? There are really, really, really pretty looking porn stars. Apparently they just don't make it on this. Okay, I do have an opinion on Janelle Monáe. Janelle Monáe is at number 68. You know what? I do not find this girl attractive in any way.
No.
I think she's, some people really like her, and like she does like the makeup commercials and things like that.
You see the ones where she's dancing.
Right.
And it's just like, people don't dance like that.
Right. It's like, I don't like her dancing. I don't like her music. So I have a strong enough opinion on Janelle Monáe to say, yeah, we love an iconoclast. Whatever. So we are going to be putting her lower on the list. And 79% of people agree with us that she should be lower on this list than number 68.
You choose wisely.
You chose wisely, exactly. I mean, she doesn't make my list at all. All right, we are about a third of the way through the list now. Number 66, Ariane Celeste, the UFC Octagon girl. You put her side by side with Brittany Palmer.
Yeah.
And it's no contest.
Oh,
Brittany Palmer is fucking smoking, and I hope she's on this list. As far as I'm concerned, Ariane Celeste should be lower. Because it's not that I don't think she's cute, because I do think she's cute, but you know what? I don't know. I don't think she's top 70 on this list cute.
I agree with you.
I'm going to go lower, and only 14% of people agree with us.
Wow.
68% say she should be higher. I'm sorry, personal preference, but I don't agree. Number 64, Léa Seydoux. The only reason I know this name is because I watched the movie Blue is the Warmest Color. So I saw her naked a whole bunch. Because it's a 3-hour French movie about 2 lesbian girls.
Ah.
And I'm really hoping that the other girl that was in that movie, Adele Exarchopoulos, is on this list somewhere. Because whatever she is on the list, unless she's like number 1 or 2, she deserves to be higher. Because for whatever reason, I just looked at her and I was just like, I'm instantly in love with this person. Leia Seydoux is kind of unconventionally pretty a little bit. She's almost like a little tomboyish.
Yeah.
I guess I don't really have a strong opinion one way or the other. She's probably right about where she should be, I guess. Probably right about. What based only really on looking at the picture.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you say?
Based on looking at the picture,
You're almost tempted to go lower.
I am tempted to go. Yes.
Yeah.
I am tempted to go lower.
Yeah, it's
because she is cute.
Right. But again, it's kind of in that tomboyish, kind of unconventional sort of way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe we'll just leave her where she is, like appropriate. Just kind of. So we'll go appropriate there. 61% of people say that she should be lower on the list. So fair enough, understandable. But if you haven't seen Blue is the Warmest Color, see Blue is the Warmest Color because it's a great movie. Number 62, Rosario Dawson. Rosario Dawson, famous for being in Clerks 2, famous for being in Rent. I thought she was cute in Clerks 2. Like and I think she's a great actress. Just based strictly on desirability, I guess she's probably about where she should be.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think I could justify putting her a ton higher than that. So we'll go appropriate. That was actually relatively split, but 44% say she should be lower on the list. I find it so strange that it's really strongly people seem to be saying higher or lower.
Yeah.
When this list was fan voted. So I don't know. It seems kind of strange to me. It's like the fans voted one way, and then they're like, "Oh, this list is shit," even though we voted on it. Number 60, Rinko Kikuchi. The only reason I know who this is because I saw Pacific Rim. Did you see Pacific Rim?
I didn't like Pacific Rim.
You didn't like Pacific Rim?
No.
I thought it was fucking awesome. But I did just because I was like, oh my god, big fucking monster movie.
Yeah, if you want a big fucking monster movie, watch fucking goddamn Ghostbusters. Steak Marshmallow Man.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Rinko Kikuchi, appropriate. 57% of people say she should have been lower than number 60.
Really?
I can probably buy that, but you know what? I thought she was cute.
Buy it.
Number 59, Paulina Gretzky. So, this bitch.
Her last name is Gretzky.
Yeah, and she is Wayne Gretzky's daughter.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's basically the reason that she's famous. And you know what? She is super sexy. Not enough that I don't think I can go higher on the list, because basically she just sort of turned into I don't want to say a Twitter whore, but she kind of turned into a bit of a Twitter slut.
Okay.
Just posting I was like, oh, this is basically what I do, posting pictures on Twitter of myself looking hot. And you know what? She does. She looks hot. I agree with that, but we'll probably just go about appropriate. 54% of people say she should be higher.